People in this gold town, who toiled to build this church for 33 years, hoped that the golden era would last forever. But less than a century after the church was built, the gold town lost its luster. The relics from the era of gold have become great assets to open the second gold age in Ouro Preto. Ouro Preto is a history museum that vividly remembers Estrada Real and the era of gold in Brazil. Along Estrada Real there are many churches. The churches stand as signs that lead to the pioneering days and the era of gold. The National Basilica is a well-known Catholic church, where the statue of Our Lady of Aparecida is housed. She is the most beloved patron saint of Brazil. About 10 million pilgrims visit the temple every year. There are people among the pilgrims who walk on their knees. Why are the pilgrims walking on their knees around the temple?
A promessa que eu fiz foi o seguinte: eu tive aqui um ano retrasado e sempre estou lutando, tem 22 anos que aconteceu um problema comigo, então eu estou pedindo a Nossa Senhora coisa. Aí no ano retrasado eu estive aqui, pedi ela, aí o problema ficou ruim, cheguei a ser preso e tal, mas pedi a Nossa Senhora, aí só fiquei lá uma semana só, Nossa Senhora me liberou, graças a Deus eu estou aqui pagando, que não foi minha culpa.
The pilgrim had already circled around the temple 10 times. This cathedral is larger than the Catholic Church in Vatican City. It was built in honor of the miracles performed by Our Lady of Aparecida.
O Santuário de Nossa Senhora Aparecida é o santuário nacional do Brasil, porque Nossa Senhora Aparecida é a rainha e padroeira do Brasil. Nesta época, visitava um mandatário, um governador de Portugal. Visitava então o reino, o Brasil. E passando por aqui, as autoridades de então resolveram fazer uma grande festa para o governador. E pediram então aos trabalhadores da época, aos pescadores.
In 1717, when the gold age was at its peak in Brazil, the governor of São Paulo and his suits headed for Ouro Preto and ordered to catch fish as usual. The slaves fished all night but couldn't catch any fish. When they were going to give up in misery, a miracle occurred. They picked up a statue of Our Lady in a black face with a simple smile. Right after, an unbelievable thing happened. Their nets became full wherever they cast them. It was a miracle performed by Our Lady. When the miracle of Our Lady of Aparecida was known to the people flocked to it and experienced miracles. Today, 300 years later, pilgrims continue to head to Our Lady of Aparecida, with both various worries and hopes to better their lives. people experience their own miracles as they make the pilgrimage to Our Lady of Aparecida.
Porque é uma penitência mais concreta, mais a gente passar pelo sofrimento que Jesus passou. Não chega nem um terço. É uma demonstração da fé que a gente tem.
People of every color and position can approach the Black Virgin Mary, who is always humble. She is a patron saint alive in the Brazilians' minds. The hope of a cure, a job, and a better life. Every pilgrim experiences his or her own miracle.
Por ter vindo sem problema nenhum, por ter sido uma criança que nasceu perfeita, sadia. Eu tive um parto difícil, ela foi mordida por um cachorro, você pode ver, graças a Deus Nossa Senhora não atingiu nada.
There's another legendary miracle performed by the Black Virgin Mary. Whenever the slaves would gather and pray, the candles on the altar were blown out and revived.
Infantil, e na terceira vez que ela varreu a igreja, pegou o cisco na barra da saia dela. Quando ela chegou em casa com 6 anos de idade, eu já estava andando. E a outra vez, agora no carnaval, há 2 anos atrás, que quando eu fui internado, eu iria ser amputado a perna, e graças a Deus, 10 dias após, eu estava dentro de casa.
The pilgrims believe that a miracle will happen in their lives if they humbly approach the Black Virgin Mary with a sincere belief. During the era of imperialism, Portugal forcibly converted Indians and African slaves to Christianity. The Black Virgin Mary transcends the painful history of being abused as a means of colonial rule, and is now the face of Brazil that embraces diverse races and cultures. Whether black, white, or Indian, rich, poor, educated, or uneducated, their feelings for the Virgin Mary are not much different. Some circle around the temple 10 times, some 20 times. The pilgrimage of mortification, walking on one's knees, has different meaning to each pilgrim. The pilgrim continues this arduous journey until the miracle of Virgin Mary occurs to her or him. The pilgrims heading for the Virgin Mary are the faces representing Brazil's diverse races and culture. A miracle of candles lighting up of itself in the deep darkness. The candles of hope which light up the tunnels of fatigued lives of pilgrims. The pilgrimages of praying for the miracles of the Virgin Mary have continued for 300 years since the Gold Age in Brazil. Sao Paulo, with its high-rise buildings. It is the largest city